everyone. Today I wanted to make an art journal page. I have a Crafter's Square stencil from Dollar Tree. I have some texture paste from Finnabair. I have this stencil by the Crafter's Workshop. It's a Bowser design. On the back, Minnie Be in Love. And I have a very old stencil that is script. I'm going to use some golden high flows that I've had for a couple of years. And then I have these three goldens. I mean, we bought them in a kit a long time ago. That was on clearance. So I have these out I'm going to possibly use. And then some black and white acrylic paint. Alright, let me grab said black and white acrylic paint. It's just the white paint I'm using is this one. And the black that I'm using is also Apple Barrel. I have a little palette knife from Dollar Tree. So let's add some texture. The page is gessoed. I had used this page as a clean off when I was stamping a sentiment. And this one is all kinds of different hearts that I will put on here using the texture paste. I need to kind of figure out, because I'm only going to use the words live, laugh, and love. So, live, but I can still put those through. Let's begin. I'll just take some texture paste, put it on my knife, hold this down, and just scrape it across. I'll squeeze that out. See if this works good for any type of modeling paste. It's going to be rather thick, but I want it to have some dimension on the paper. That looks good. All right. And I'll just use the planner turned art journal, and I'll flip through and find somewhere. Actually, I'll just put it right here. That's very sandy texture paste, or very gritty, I should say. It's not a very smooth texture paste, but that's all right. Okay, trying to figure out why it was spreading like it was full of sand. Maybe I should have read it better. White sand. Alright, so seems to be getting a little dark. Let me try and fix the lighting. Okay, so I have light modeling paste. That should work better. And let me find a different part to use it on. I'll go with this one. I don't know if you can tell. But, all right. So I'm only going to go half on here with the light modeling paste. Oh, yummy. As you can see, I thought it was open, but it wasn't. So that's all right. Yeah, this spreads much better. And let's get this up out of the way. Nice mess, Lori. All right, so I need to move this up. That's a whole lot better. All right. I'll put it off onto this one. Okay. Let's see, what colors do I want? I have quinacridone magenta, ultramarine blue, I don't know if I want the red. I might stick with just those. That's a burnt sienna. That's a nickel, quinacridone nickel azo gold. So let's start with these two first, because I still have these I could throw in. I even have an indigo. And then I have an iridescent gold. So let me get something put underneath, because these are fluid and I don't want to waste the paint. So hold on. All right. I think I'll take the blue first. Shake it up good. Ultramarine blue and the golden high flow. Open it up a little bit, and I will just put a drop and a line. I'm sorry for the reach. And just hit it with some water. And help it move around some. And then I'll take the quinacridone magenta, drop some, drop some. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it sideways. I'm just going to keep turning this. I have that book, and then I have some tissue paper underneath. Go this way some. I'll go this way. And then I'll come back down. I'll move this some. Well, this water bottle sure is not worth its weight in water. Let me just move this, and I'll put that there. All right. I'll get this out of the way. Pick that up because I don't want to waste any of it. And grab some of my index cards, and I'll use those to mop up some. That way when I do a Bible word journal, I already have some cards started. I can just put that off to the side to dry. Now, do I want to add some of the teal? Well, all we can do is try. I don't like the sand because it's just really not doing what it needs to do. I'm sure I'm supposed to wipe it off. Teal's not bad, it just needs to be wet. So I'll just take this and spread it in places. And maybe a little bit of water to help it spread. We can't get nothing to go into this. All right. Pick up just a little bit of it over here. Let me dry this before I add any more. I'll be right back. Okay. Now let's see. Some neon pink maybe, or some darker blue. I'm not quite sure. Let's see what just a touch of this is. That's not bad. But what I think I'll do is I will put it and let it move around some. Give it a little bit of water so that it flows better. And I'll do some of the fluorescent pink. These are old. The fluorescent part has solidified somewhat down at the bottom. So let's see. No, there's not much to this. So I'll just, there we go. That's what I'll do. Drop it on there. I'll dry this and I'll be right back. Okay. Let's see what we can do to fix this, because this is looking like a hot mess. So, let us move these out of the way and clean this part up some so that I can put some black paint down and figure out. I tried it, but this stuff doesn't want to behave nice. It doesn't even want to play nice. So, yeah. But that's all right. I got this blue everywhere. All right, I'm gonna mix up my black. Put it down. Get a sponge dauber. One of these. If you don't have these, just use a makeup sponge. Just pick it up. All right, let's see. Just gonna put the word live. And I can do the butterfly, why not? And, I don't want it bleeding through on my paper. Let me hit that with some heat real quick. And I'll put laugh here. You gotta be careful because there's words in between them. That's good enough, and I'll put, why not, a butterfly over here. Let me clean the back off of that one. And I'll put love right down here. And just need a little bit more black. And if I do accidentally pick up any of the other words, I can just clean it off before I dry it. Like right there, I'll just grab this, come over and clean it up. And I'll add part of a butterfly right there. All right, let me put this in between some pages. I'll just put it down right here. Move that out. I'll come find, well, I'll do it on here. Because I'll turn all this into like some kind of backgrounds. I'll stamp on them. I'll paint on them. I'll just set that aside to dry. I'll put this on a wet baby wipe. Now I want to see if this really nasty stuff, I'll take any type of highlight. So I'll use the iridescent bright gold fine. Hopefully this isn't garbage. And I'll just put it on my finger, dab it off, and just go over it, the raised part. But this stuff I don't like. I don't like the whole sand thing. It won't dry. unless it needs like absolute days to dry, which is ridiculous if you're an art journaler. You don't have days to do something. Or at least I don't. I have a normal life like everybody else. I work, I take care of the house, I take care of the dog, I take care of the husband. So I'd probably be better off just using like a paintbrush for this thing here. So let me grab a paintbrush. I mean, that's not my intention to sit here and meticulously paint something that I wanted for texture. But whatever. I'll just add some of the gold in for contrast because I don't want to waste it. Let's see, will it go on here? Well, doesn't look like this wants to cooperate either, but that's all right. It is what it is. That's what I always say. If it doesn't work out perfectly, I have to let that go. All right, so I'll dry this, come back, and we'll put some white down with that. Okay, I've decided to just use what's left of the black on here to just lightly just put some of this in here. Yeah, I like that. Just clean it off. That looks good. Because I'll do something else white. I'll do like white dots. Yeah, I like that. I like that better. All right, and then I'll soak I usually soak my stencils. And I sink with some warm dish soap. All right. Let's see. I have this stencil to Diane Reevely. So I'll use this with the white. Let me grab some white. This stuff usually comes out screaming fast. And I'll take the black one off. Man, I'll just get a white one. Actually, I just have an old makeup sponge that I'll use. And I'll just rip off the end that I did use and just pick it up, come in here, and just put some white dots down. Yep, that looks good. And I'll go here. I need some more white. Make that up. I like that. I'll go over here. Put a couple here. There. All right. Put that down there. And I'll throw that away. Clean this off. Wrap that up. I need a white pen. So let's just grab the big bucket of markers and pens and you name it. And you know what? I'll dry this real quick because I don't want to mess up the pen. All right. We're going to use the Uniball Signo. And I think I'm just going to go around them just a little bit. And I'll go around some of my circles. I'm really not thrilled with this page, but not every page you make is going to turn out super fantastic. So I might as well try to outline these hearts with a black paint pen. And all it is a Craft Smart from Michaels. Sometimes it gets dry. All right, so we'll deal with that one later. There we go. I just like adding marks to the hearts. I'll come over here, do the same with this one, and I'll add some marks on this one. And I don't know, I'll add some little swirlies to the white paints. But I think I need to stop there because this page just didn't turn out exactly like I wanted it to, but it's still a page. There it is. I'll move it up better for you. That's using the stencils, the golden high flow paints, some other golden paints, and some modeling paste. Thanks for watching. I enjoy your comments. They mean a lot to me. I hope everybody has an amazingly blessed day. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.